All right, so for this episode or this video, um, when driving the car, I am getting a strong gasoline smell in the driver's compartment here. So it did this when I first got the car, and what I found was the rubber hose that goes from the fill neck down to the tank. The hose clamp that was around that rubber was loose, and I tightened that up, and that cured that problem. So here we are many years later, and now I'm getting that smell again, and I'm thinking either that is loose, or maybe because of time. It's been over almost 30 years now, so either time or it has ate away the rubber, and may need to be replaced. So I'm going to do a little investigation here first. We're going to pull up the carpet, of course, out of the trunk, and I'm going to take this panel off here with all these little screws in it. We'll take that off, look in there, take out the spare tire and take that cover off, and that'll access the sender unit, fuel pump cover, and see if we don't, make sure we don't have any leaks there. The fuel lines I replaced back in 2008, somewhere in there, 2009. I replaced the fuel pump, fuel lines, all that stuff. I actually had to pull the gas tank out, and the holder for the fuel pump is made of rubber originally, and that was just a pile of goo at the bottom of the fuel tank. So I had to pull the tank out and clean it out. That was a fun job. So anyway, I'm going to pull these covers open and see what we can find. I'm guessing, since I'm smelling it in the inside of the car, I don't really smell it outside the car. I'm guessing it's going to be probably to do with that fill neck. Could be the cap, because your clean air intake, that goes into your driver's compartment is up in this area. So it brings in outside air, fresh air from the outside into the cabin. So if there's fuel vapors coming out of here, well, that's going to be pulled in over there. I would think if anything down here was leaking, that we would smell it outside the car a lot stronger than this, but we'll find out. So investigation begin. Okay, so I got the cover off. As soon as I pop that cover off, you could really smell it pretty strong. And you can see, I don't know if you guys can tell or not by the video, but it is all, well, I wouldn't say all wet, but it's kind of damp. There's some gasoline residue on that hose. It's all right there. It's a really strong smell there. I'm going to take those clamps off, check the hose. Everything looks dry then further down. It's just kind of shiny, and you can see where it's been kind of wet around there. So I'm sure that's probably the issue. So I'm going to take those clamps off, inspect those hoses, see if there's any cracks or anything around those hoses.